Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Angelica here, and for today's video I'm going to be trying out the Nails Cats rubber base gel. I've been seeing it everywhere on TikTok and it's been trending for a while, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a try since I love gel products and I really love the packaging of the Nails Cats products. And I really enjoy working with gel products, especially rubber base, since I do have slightly flimsier nails. Rubber base allows my nails to have that movement that it needs. It bends naturally with the nail and it gives it flexibility, and that's one of the main reasons why I love working with rubber base over using hard builder gel on my natural nails. And as you can see, I already went ahead and sized my tips. I'm basically just applying my last one. So when you're working with rubber base gel and you're trying to extend your natural nail a bit, you shouldn't go past the length of your nail bed. So the extension shouldn't be longer than what your nail bed is when using rubber base, because rubber base doesn't add a ton of strength to your nail, if that makes sense. It's not like acrylic or a hard builder gel, so you can't go too long with it. And here I had already started blending the tip to the natural nail. I'm going to go ahead and file it to create a crisper edge, and then I will begin to apply the rubber base onto my nails. And if you've noticed that my nail bed is actually shiny, it's because I'm using the pop-off method for this set again. I'm going to be using the pop-off method for most of my videos because I'm going to be removing them to create more videos, so I won't be prepping my natural nail anytime soon. And here I'm getting started applying the rubber base gel onto my nails and the tip. Most of it's going to be sped up, but there will be one nail where I will be in real time so that you can see what it looks like to actually apply the rubber base. I really do find that overall it's actually pretty easy to work with, and I really enjoy the colors of the rubber bases that NKK or Nails Cats has. I kind of wish that they still had the top coat and the nail glue for the full cover tips, but when I went to purchase they had already been sold out. So when I apply rubber base, what I like to do is create like a slip layer so that it's easier to manipulate the rest of the product over top. I don't cure this slip layer, I work with it while it's still wet. Once I'm done applying my slip layer and I make sure to not get it on my skin, I go ahead and I start by creating like a cuticle bead, and then from there I'm going to start to kind of go in a circle motion, pulling down the product and making sure that the product self-levels and goes into all of the places that I want it to go. If I see that any product is missing, I'll go ahead and add more into the spaces where it's missing. And a really good tip for when you're using gel products, have a thin liner brush at hand so that you can go ahead, and if you see that there's a little bit of gel missing in harder to reach places, you can go ahead and manipulate that gel into those small crevices. It makes it 10 times easier than trying to pull the gel over with the brush. That way you can avoid getting excess product in the cuticle area. I also like to work in layers so that I don't pull the product into one specific place. If I feel like I need more of an apex or a little bit more product in any given place, I'll just add it and build it up slowly instead of like grabbing big globs of product and throwing it on there, just to make sure that the product doesn't run into my sidewalls and cuticle area. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the application process. It's going to be in fast forward, and I will be back when it's time to start filing and it's time for the design. And now that the gel is fully cured, I'm going to go ahead and crispen up the edges, the side walls, the free edge. I'm going to go over the cuticle area and just make sure that everything is filed and buffed to my liking. And I'm using probably a 150 grit buffer. You don't really need to use an 80/80 grit like you would with acrylic. That would just remove the gel entirely from your nail. You kind of want to use a buffer, and that's going to give you a crisp shape. And now I'm just going to gently go over the cuticles with the e-file and just shapen them up and clean them up the way that I like it. And then that'll be it for filing. And now we're going to get into the design. For the design, I kind of just wanted a simple French. So I'm going in with the Savaland gel polish. The brush is shaped for Frenches. So it's specifically designed to do Frenches. It's really good to do like a classic French shape. I tried to use like a deep French, like kind of like a more new age French. And it can work, but it's slightly difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and do this for all of my nails. I do like to clean up all of my nails after doing my French. Like I'll go over it with another brush just to make sure that my lines are nice and neat. And I also flash cure it just to make sure that it stays in place while I work on my next French so that I don't accidentally smear it. I'm going to be doing this for all 5 of my fingers. I'm going to be applying the gel. Then I'm going to clean up the edges, flash cure, and do it again and again. And the pinky didn't come out perfect, but that's okay. I'm going to be covering it with charms anyways, so it's not going to be too noticeable. Well, now you're going to notice because I said something, but it shouldn't be too noticeable at the end of the design. I'll link these Savaland gel polishes in the description below. I think that it's a good way to help you do your Frenches. It saves some time, and it also saves a little bit of a headache because the brush is already angled and meant to do French. I feel like it does help me out a bit, even though I still I struggle a bit with French, but I am practicing more and more, and I know that I'm getting better, and the more I practice, the better I'll get. So I'm going to be top coating all of the nails before I go in with my design. I just decided, since it's going to be charms that I'm placing on there, I can just go ahead and top coat and then glue the charms over top, and that doesn't really affect anything. And this is what the nails look like with just the French and the top coat. I think that they look really pretty, but I definitely want to add some spice to it. So here I actually have some gold gel polish, like I guess it's kind of like a glitter. It's not like a mirror gold. And I wanted to use it to create kind of like this branch pattern. I'm going to flash cure it every single time I do it. I'm only doing it on 2 fingers. But every single time I draw the branches, I'm going to go ahead and flash cure them. And then I'm going to be using these flower embellishments. They're like they're sakura flowers. I'm having such a hard time pronouncing things today. But yeah, they're sakura flowers. And then inside of the sakura flowers, I'm going to be putting a small little dollop of glue so that I can go ahead and put these tiny little metal balls. I think that they give it something extra, like having that little bit of shine in there. And that's my design. I'm also flash curing everything in between to make sure that it doesn't move. And I think that helps a lot. I noticed that a lot of Korean nail artists will flash cure in between so that nothing moves on them. And ever since, it's kind of been like a game changer. Your charms don't move before you get them into the lamp to cure completely. And you can also keep your polish or your designs from running if you're flash curing in between. And I think that it's a great way to kind of save time and energy and make sure that your design stays put. Here I'm just top coating the nails again just to make sure that the design doesn't get ruined, and I will cure them for 60 seconds and show you the results. And here are the final results. This is the French with the sakura flowers on the vine or on the tree. I really like it. I think it came out really pretty. Let me know what you guys think about the nails. Overall, I did enjoy using the Nail Cats rubber base gel. If you used it before, definitely let me know what your impressions are. I really enjoyed it, and I think I'm gonna make another video in the future using them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye, and have a great rest of your day.